So the trunk is from the 18. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Antique Road. This trunk was from Europe, and the oldest I heard it could be is a 1920. It could be older than that. This amazing trunk was sold in an auction, no, in a flea market in Longmont, and it was brought to Central City by an antique place, and it was there for a long time. I didn't want to buy it, but I says carrying heavy stuff. But anyway, this trunk was very cheap compared to the importance of it. I mean, and this trunk came from Europe, and it seems to have it has a lot of blood inside, okay? But the blood was clean. I don't think it was clean with detergents or anything like that. You can still smell it. Smell funky. The blood was also on the top, the lid and the top. Anyway, the blood is really sink into the bottom. You cannot see from the inside. It's a lot of blood in there. And so I was very curious about these. Let me see the lid. I took it to the police department. I talked to the police department in Black Hawk, and they told me that was a police trunk because of the lock. They recognized that as an antique that police used to use to lock things in the past. I said, don't you want to investigate what's the blood inside, if it's human being or what? And they said, well, we don't really want to. Take it to the FBI. So I don't think I talked to the FBI about this, because I thought, well, maybe it could be that the blood is just blood of a deer, an animal or something. But what would that be doing in a police department somewhere? So there's a story behind this trunk that I don't know yet. And I thought maybe director James Cameron, that likes to make movies where, like Titanic and this kind of movies, I thought maybe he would be interested in it. But I don't know. I believe the DNA is still in this trunk, because there's a lot of leaks in it inside, inside. But it's an amazing trunk. It's leather. It survived the house invasion I had in Central City. I was invaded illegally by burglars. They took everything. I lost my beautiful collection of dolls. Most of those dolls had my face combination with some other faces, the blonde hair, dark hair. It was one even that was this color. The doll was this color. And there was the one that looks more like me. And it was from California. And that doll had something in the head inside. It had a heavy microphone. I don't know what it was. Like a camera. I never opened it to know what it was. None of the other dolls had that in the head. But it was from California. And I don't know if it was a radio. Anyway, I didn't see any buttons. You can just see through the head of the hair of the doll, and you can see that there was a device inside the head of the doll. I lost all that in the sinking up there in Central City. They took almost everything, and I was left almost with nothing. There was never justice for me. That was just because I was stopped by. I was taken to jail because I missed a citation, and I didn't know I had the citation. I went to court, but I was not told I had another citation. And then I went and I found out there was, and then I postponed it, and I let them know I couldn't go that day. Nevertheless, the situation was never fixed.